The first color that I have to show you guys is Graphite by Chanel. I know I said I was going to do my high-end ones in alphabetical order, but then I just decided to do them in whatever order they were in the drawer. So the Chanel ones are actually in the front of my high-end drawer for whatever reason. They just are there. So that's why I started with Chanel. Graphite came out at the same time that Peridot did, and it actually came out very similarly at the same time as Revlon's Carbonite. But Chanel's Graphite was the one that I feel like everyone, meaning people, consumers, were trying to buy, and that Carbonite was trying to dupe. And yeah, it's pretty. It's really pretty. It's definitely not something that I would assume that Chanel would make, like a sparkly silver, but definitely a nice color. It's, you know, their polishes for me kind of all have this like average polish formula, so they're not terrible, but they're not amazing. But this color is very, very pretty. I don't actually own very many Chanel nail polishes. I only own 7 because they're very expensive. And the colors that I have are ones that I felt were unique enough to keep. I'm going to go in now with the second coat of Graphite, and this builds up really, really well to the point where it is opaque in 2 coats. And yeah, the color gets a little bit deeper. The sparkle gets much more intense, and again, very pretty, and definitely an easy to color to see why people wanted to buy it and why people wanted to dupe it, because it's a really beautiful color. It's great for fall. It's great for winter. I don't wear this very often in the spring or summer, but yeah, that's 2 coats of Graphite. So this is what Graphite looks like up close. Again, really, really pretty. This one I am going to keep. I am going to actually keep all of my Chanel polishes because, well, they were expensive. And also these are kind of colors that I have compared other colors to and have destashed as I've gone along, because I had these colors, and you guys will see what I mean as I go along. But yeah, this one I am going to keep, as with the rest of my Chanel polishes, but I will just swatch all of these for you anyway. I was considering just swatching all of my Rescue Beauty Lounge polishes for you guys just to show you what they look like, but I actually have in the past done a Rescue Beauty Lounge video for all of the Rescue Beauty Lounge polishes that I have. So if you're interested in that, let me know in the comments down below if you want to see all my Rescue Beauty Lounge colors. I'm happy to swatch them again, but I figured since you guys have actually seen all of them swatched in person before, you may not need to see them. So yeah, just let me know. But anyway, this one I'm going to keep, and that is Chanel's Graphite. The next color that I have to show you is called Black Pearl. This I feel like is a really, really classic Chanel nail polish color. Again, kind of a color that I wouldn't assume Chanel would make, but this is a really pearly black color. It's indeed the color of black pearls. It's like a gunmetal smoky color with sort of a green sheen running through it, like a Tahitian black pearl. So yeah, this is the first coat. It goes on fairly sheer because of the formula of it being like that pearly sort of sheer shimmery finish, but it builds up really well. So yeah, that is the first coat of Black Pearl. I'm going to go in with the second coat of Black Pearl, and this gets pretty opaque in 2 coats to the point where I probably wouldn't have to do a third one, especially because I did a thicker coat on that second coat on that finger. So yeah, that is 2 coats of Black Pearl. So here's what Black Pearl looks like up close. I forgot to mention that this is one of those colors with that pearly shimmer running through it that you have to be careful about brush strokes. You can definitely tell with the brush strokes if you don't carefully kind of pay attention to where you're putting that second coat. So just keep that in mind if you do want to pick this polish up. The next color that I have to show you is called Rouge Fatal. This one was a limited edition color, like Graphite was. I remember that Temptalia reviewed this and gave this an A+ and was like, my dad thinks that my nails are bleeding every time I wear this or something, but it's just the most beautiful, rich red color, and this is a red cream, and it's a true cream. It doesn't have that slight jelly color or jelly texture that a lot of red colors have. This one definitely is just a cream, and it actually covers very, very well. So you can see that it is opaque in 1 coat. So this one is like my favorite red cream of all time, and I hate that I only bought one bottle of this, and I try to use it sparingly, but it is like the perfect red cream. So this is what Rouge Fatal looks like up close, and it is beautiful, and I love it, and yeah, it's just the most amazing rich red color. The next color that I have to show you is called Malice. This is another color that I saw online and was like, I have to have it. I remember Rada and I used to talk about this color all the time, and I picked it up because it's just the most perfect, deep, rich, shimmery red, and you can tell that again, it's opaque in one coat, and it's just so easy to use and amazing. This was another limited edition one, and I just wish that they had kept it in their line because it's so much better than any of their like regular polishes. Like Black Pearl has, you know, that sort of okay, not so great, not so like terrible sort of finish, or it's that texture formula, and this one is just amazing. So this is what Malice looks like up close again. It's just such a rich and shimmery and deep and glowy red, and I love it. The next color that I have to show you is Paradoxal. I think this is a permanent color, but this is a color that I feel like everyone was talking about way back when these sort of grungy colors were really popular, and Chanel's Paradoxal I feel like was one that everyone had and that everyone really liked, so I picked it up. This is definitely one of those like mousy brown colors. It has a purple shimmer running through it as well, so very, very chic and also sort of trendy at the same time with that shimmer. This formula, again, sort of average. It's not terrible, but it's also not like amazing like Malice or Rouge Fatal were. So yeah, that is the first coat of Paradoxal. I'm gonna go now with the second coat of Paradoxal, and this built up really, really beautifully. It is opaque in two coats. It gets a little bit deeper and it applies on itself really nicely. It doesn't drag or anything. The shimmer comes out a little bit more as well. So that is the second coat of Paradoxal. So this is what Paradoxal looks like up close. Very, very pretty. The shimmer comes out much better in the second coat. This is reading really, really purple on camera, by the way. It definitely has a little bit more of that mushroomy brown tone running through it in person. So yeah, that is Paradoxal. The next polish that I have to show you is called Taboo, and this is my favorite of my Chanel polishes. It's my favorite over Rouge Fatal. It's amazing. This is another one that I talked to Rada about for like ages because it is a stunning polish. This one also is opaque in one coat, but this is a really rich velvety purple with a very, very bright red shimmer running through it. The purple base has definitely like a blue tone to it, and it's just amazing. So yeah, that is the one coat of Taboo. So here's what Taboo looks like up close. Again, it's so pretty. I love this one, and it's another one that I wish that they had kept permanent because it's just amazing. So yeah, that is Taboo by Chanel. The last color that I have to show you is Chanel's Peridot, and this is that color that's like that shifty gold to green to blue color. This one is my favorite one out of the bunch, just for a random reason, in that Peridot is actually my birthstone, so that is why I have kept this one. I wouldn't say that the formula is any better in this one than it is in other of the dupes of this color. They're all kind of the same frosty formula, but this one is just my favorite because of the name. So yeah, that is the first coat of Peridot. It'll build up pretty well, but it does go on pretty sheer in the first coat. I'm gonna go in now with the second coat of Peridot, and you can see, since my nails are actually longer now, the sort of the color shift on the top of my nail versus on the edges of my nails, how gold it is on the top, and then it goes towards that sort of greeny color on the sides. Yeah, this one actually builds up really well in two coats. It is opaque in two coats, so that is the second coat of Peridot. So this is what Peridot looks like up close. Again, in this angle, you're not going to see very much, which is the same as most of these sort of multi-chrome colors, but if I move my fingers around, you can see the color shift. So yeah, that is Peridot. So those are all of my Chanel nail polishes. I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, if you could give it a thumbs up, that would totally make my day. If you guys have any favorite Chanel polishes, let me know in the comments down below. I don't plan on buying any more of them, but it is kind of interesting to see what people like and don't like from these super high-end brands like this. So yeah, that is my Chanel nail polish swatch my stash video. Hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I will see you guys next week with another swatch my stash.